guys, so hi everyone. I hope that everyone is having an absolutely amazing day. My day's going pretty good. I'm in a pretty good mood, but I have so much homework. I have like 6 assignments I have to do today and tomorrow, and it's like 3 p.m. and so I'm like, I slept in till like 12 p.m. Anyways, that is not the video, but my purpose, my point of saying that was, I hope that if you're not doing great or you're very overwhelmed like myself, that this video will help you calm down some. So I really love having this ASMR channel because I feel like I could potentially meet people who have similar interests to me, since I make videos based off my interests. And today I am finally, let me deal with the fabric. Hopefully it sounds okay. I am finally doing a sewing video. It took me a while to, like, not literally film this video, but it took me a while to push myself to film this video, if that makes sense, because I was like, is sewing even ASMR? Like, I don't know. Obviously I can do like noises with my mouth and I could talk and stuff like that, but I wasn't sure. But yes, I love sewing. It's not something I do a whole lot because I typically hand sew. I don't have like an industrial sewing machine, and I like to play around with really fun fabric like tulle and stuff. And I just find it a lot easier to just hand sew, because with the sewing machine, I feel like if you're using cotton, it works really well, but if you're using the more fun fabrics, it just tends to get stuck in my machine, and I don't like dealing with that. So instead of potentially like ruining my machine and the fabric and using up too much thread and everything like that, I just prefer to hand sew things. So today's project is this dress that's kind of basic. It's kind of like this on the front, but it's this really beautiful hot pink Barbie kind of cloud dress. I don't know what else to call it. And then I'm adding this sparkly fabric to it. As you can see, this sparkle. I have clips on to hold the fabric, but I just feel like adding that bit of sparkle just adds a little bit more pizzazz. Let me show you with the light on so you can really see the sparkle. It just adds a little bit more flavor. I definitely want to do the entire front, so like this part, but today I'm just focusing on getting it sewn right here. So hopefully this video is not too long. I'm gonna do the classic ASMR thing. So back. Let me do it with the toe. Back. Oh my gosh, glitter's getting everywhere on my desk. Amazing. Love that. I will never complain about hot pink glitter. Come on now. So back, and relax. Okay. So I already have my needle prepped with my pink yarn. What is this? I forgot. Thread. Yes. Okay. So let's see. This usually takes a while, to be honest, so if you're not very patient, I'm so sorry. Hand sewing is not gonna be your thing. I definitely had to like be more accustomed to just how lengthy of a process hand sewing is, because I definitely at first was like, ugh, I'm never gonna hand sew, like that's too much, like why would I hand sew when I have a sewing machine? But you know, I learned the hard way that it is 10 times more frustrating to use fabric that gets caught up in your machine and then you're wasting so much time getting it unstuck, and to just simply hand sew it. Even though my sewing lines are not great by any means, it's definitely like, you can totally tell like I did it. But that's kind of the cool thing about it too, is like, you know, I can totally claim it as my own, which I find very fun. Very fun, I'm just kidding. Very fun to do. Obviously, this dress is like very Barbie. Yeah, I bought a couple of fabrics to help pizzazz this other dress I have, but now I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to use the fabric on it because the fabric is so cute. I just feel like it's not going to make the dress look like that dress anymore. And I really like the dress, so I'm like, I'm not really trying to make a totally new outfit. I just wanted to help pizzazz it, like this outfit. Like, you know, if I use different fabric, it would just look completely different. But I wanted to keep how it looked, I just wanted a little bit more pizzazz to it, so. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna pizzazz it up. I've had this pink sparkly tulle for some time now. And I thought about using it for the other dress, but I didn't think it was enough because this is very sheer tulle, but since this dress is already hot pink, it really just allows the tulle just add that extra sparkle, which I think is really beautiful. I haven't sewed like many projects because, like I said, it takes a really long time and I'm not great at sewing, and so sometimes it's like I don't really have the confidence to wear my designs, my creations. No! These are the pants I'm wearing today. They're very cute. They're very long on me, so I might alter them to be more my size. But I love how these are so flared, and I don't want to lose any of the flare because I have to cut off, you know what I mean? Like, if I have to cut off like 3-4 inches, I'm like, is there going to be any flareness left to the pants? I don't know. I wish I could play some like Barbie instrumental music. I could totally like sing and stuff, but I feel like I sing in so many of my videos and I'm like, this is ASMR, this is not like covers, but I really enjoy singing. And again, I like to really showcase my interests through this channel so you guys get to know me more, and you're not just watching a channel that does things for the views. It's like, these are all my interests. Like, if you go through every single one of my videos, even the role plays, they're like, those are all based off of my interests. Like right now I'm in ballet, and I always wanted to be a cheerleader, but blah, I did not pursue that. And so I've literally thought about like taking classes or something at a community college one day, like if I ever go back. So let me back up a little bit. I'm in university right now online to pursue English major to become a teacher. But knowing my attention span and everything like that, and just hearing all these things about teaching being terrible, I definitely can see myself going back to school to do something else. And so even if that's like changing my career completely or simply getting more education to move up, I always just like yank it out to like keep it there. But this is what I have so far. As you can see, let me put the light on over here. As you can see, my lines are not good at all. You couldn't really see it from the back. They're like total beginners, but I did this. You know, I added this detail. When I wear this, it's like, yeah, the dress didn't come like this. This is a one of a kind, basically, because I added that detail. Okay, so I'm a little further than halfway done with this particular set, if you will. Not that we're working out or anything. But yeah, I'm in ballet right now, and I think it'd be super fun in the future to do tumbling classes. But yeah, like I said, I think it'd be so fun to like go to a community college or something and do like the drill team or something for the community college, because you know, I just never had that experience and it's something I've always wanted to do. And so that's a really cool thing about community college. I don't think there's an age limit, but if it is, it's like 30 maybe? I don't know. Couldn't tell you for sure. That's a lot of yarn. Oh my goodness, that's from dropping it. And of course, I'm doing laundry again. There's always laundry going when I do ASMR videos. It's funny. I really like clips more than using pins. Because then you don't have to like poke holes in the fabric, and I just find it easier to like hold the fabric in place and then quickly remove it. Do you see how long, like, I'm having to extend my arm? I don't usually use this much fabric, but it is what it is. I would love to join like a sewing class where it's like you just work on your own projects, just sew together, because sewing can get kind of boring. You know, like, yes, you could watch TV, but like you also have to like look at the fabric to know what you're doing. So like, you know, it's not something I could just like stare at y'all and just sew. Like, I just tried to do that and I accidentally poked myself. And it's a needle, so it hurts quite a bit. But yeah, my birthday is coming up, and so that's why I did this makeup, to kind of test to see if this is what I want to do for my birthday makeup. But I don't really know. Like, this is always a staple look for me, but I was kind of wanting to do something a little bit more special for my birthday look, but I don't know. I feel like my creative makeup was definitely last year. Before I started doing ASMR videos, I wish I could have like worn those for ASMR videos, but you know, if I could do it in the past just a year ago, I could still do them again. I just don't own all of the eyeshadow I used to, because I had a couple palettes that I was still using that were like a couple to a few years old, and then when I bought the smaller ones that I have, mostly from ColourPop, I have two from ColourPop, many single shadows from Etsy or ColourPop, or just random ones I found. and then one from Juvia's Place, and I'm trying to like use those up, not like literally use them all up, but you know, make some progress with them because I want to be a smart consumer when it comes to makeup, and I don't want to just buy things that it's like, because the thing about the palettes I had, they were the huge ones, like I was barely using them up, and then it was like, oh, now they're expired. And so I definitely thought about that when I was purchasing more makeup. Like, I only wanted shades I knew I was gonna love, and I love them, but sometimes, you know, you want that one shade that you never use, but you use it once in a while. So I don't know. I feel like recently I've gotten more back into makeup. Like, I definitely went through a phase where I was barely wearing makeup, and it made me so sad because I love makeup. So to like see myself never wear it is just, you know, it's just heartbreaking to me. And I know that sounds so superficial, but I just feel like I really feel like myself when I have makeup on. Again, I know that that sounds so superficial, but I feel like you can just create your own aesthetic through makeup the best. You know, whereas like a natural face, it's like she's cute, but you can't really show your aesthetic and your personality like that. Whereas if you know you're doing makeup, you can obviously get that accomplished through the colors you use, or you know, just the way that you do it. You know, like all those TikTok aesthetics, like you can create that through your fashion mostly. um, so yeah. One day I would love to only wear clothes that I've made, but again, it is so time consuming that I do not see myself doing that until at least I'm done with school. Which is really annoying about school because oftentimes I feel like, oh, I wish I could be doing this, but I have to study. Oh, I wish I could be doing that, but I have to study. Or it's like, I don't know, it just gets in the way a lot, and I know that in the future I'll be thanking myself for taking the time, but it's also like, you know, I have life right now too. It's not just my future self that gets to have all the fun, but one thing I've learned the hard way is you will kind of get stuck. Like without connections, like you'll kind of be stuck in life, and then you'll be like, ugh, I have like no other option but to go back to school. So that's kind of where my mindset is now, where it's like, okay, this is not something I'm doing because I feel like I'm forced. Well, I am forced to, but it's like a different mindset where it's like, I felt like, I don't know, I just had like an option outside of school or something. But nowadays I'm like, no, I don't really see any like true progress in my life unless I wanted to be like a manager at the store I worked at, which is not something I would particularly enjoy, but it's also not the worst thing ever. I don't know. definitely intimidating. I've also thought of being like a shift lead at my job before, but it's just so much responsibility, and I don't want my entire life to be consumed by work. But I don't know. We shall see where the future takes me. Because really what I want in life is like my own house and to just be financially independent. And so like I don't really care what I'm doing to get to that point. I just want to get to that point already. Like I'm about to turn 23, and I just feel like I'm that Tangled song where it's like, when will my life begin? Like that's how it feels for me right now. And yeah, I mean, it just gets frustrating at times. But anyways, I don't want to bring down the mood. That is the complete opposite reason of this video. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just like opening up because I feel like you guys get to know me more. And so it's like, yes, you don't technically know me, but like you get to know me. Again, through the types of videos I do and just me talking. So hopefully you guys feel more of that connection, and I would love to feel that way with y'all as well. Always open to making more friends. So yeah, and if you all are ever going through something, you can always private message me, or leave a comment, and I will help you to the best of my ability, because we all matter. We all struggle with things, and no one deserves to go through things alone, especially when they're not at a great place. It's awful. And I've definitely felt like I was alone a lot in my life. So if there's a way that I can help somebody else not feel that way, I would do anything. It's the reason why I'm trying to become a teacher, because it's like, I know I struggled a lot when I was that age, and I just want to be a positive influence as much as I can, and see if I could make an impact that's satisfying enough for me being a teacher. But only time will tell. I have to become a teacher first, and that includes doing the 6 assignments I have due this weekend. Boo. Oh well. Now I'm just trying to finish up the thread. And again, these are not gonna look, my lines are not gonna look great, but it's just the fact that I did it. So And the fact that despite not having it look perfect, I still did it. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this because I don't want to break my needle. Now she's sewn. Oops, I'll cut this part too. Now she's sewn like that. Again, just to add a little bit more pizzazz to this dress. Doesn't need much, just needed a little bit more, like right here. So hopefully that is like satisfying enough for me. So I don't really have to do much more to it, but I don't know. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!